Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. How are you doing? My name is Maso Menga. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to give a video a like. Today we are going to talk about side hustle that you will do. You will never regret. This side hustle really requires small capital to start, and it really takes small periods to get income. Number one is tree nursery in fruit nursery. This is where you plant some seedling for a period of 7 days to 14 days. That's 1 week to 2 weeks to mature, and then you take it to the market and sell it. It really requires small capital to buy seedlings, and it really requires small piece of land like 2 meters to 1 meter where you can plant your seedlings within 1 week to 2 weeks, where you can just upload it and take them to the market. It is really easiest ways of getting income. It really takes less than a month to generate income. And this kind of business, it really depends with the kind of the size of the piece of land that you have. You can just really put different size portion or different plants or different seedlings, where you can just be having trees, you can just be having fruits, you can just be having some vegetables, where you can just be having indigenous vegetables and exotic vegetables that you can just be selling to the market within a month, where you can just be selling for people to go and plant them. You can just be putting them in a basket, or you can just be putting them in a tray where you can, I don't know where you can put, but it really depends on you where you can put it and take to the market as short period of time and with small capital to start this business. Secondly, it's car renting. For those people who have cars they don't use, you can just be taking them to the market areas. I think market area, or you can just be having a website online where you can just be putting your car in rent. It depends on the time you put on how people can rent your car. It may take the whole day, or you can charge the whole day, you can charge the whole month, you can charge maybe in hours. So as a person can be taking your car within 2 to 3 hours, and it can just be paying you a lump sum of money, maybe $20 to $40. It depends on how you agree on that kind of a business where you are doing. So it really depends on the capital, the agreement of you and your clients. Thirdly, it is car parking. This is where you can, if you have a big piece of place where you can just be fencing, where people can just come and park their cars within a period of time. It can be just a day, or you can be charging on a day, or you can charge in hours. It really depends on how you agree with your customer. A car parking is another side business where you can just be having a space where people can. It really happens in towns, but if you really have a piece of land in a town where people can come and park their cars, that means you have that kind of a business is yours. Or this is not yours. There's so many kind of side hustle you can just be doing. Another one is food privileges and deliveries, where you can just be cooking some food, pack them well, and then take to the client. It really depends on how you cook. How well are you? How do you know how to cook? How well are you in cooking? How well are you in delivering? How well are you in packing? It really depends on how your customer really needs. This is a business you can just. It really doesn't mean you open a restaurant to start cooking. You can just be cooking in your home and then you deliver to your customers. It really doesn't mean that you can just be having a big place where you can cook. You can just be cooking small things and then you deliver. You can making snacks, you can make soft drinks and then you deliver to your customer. This is another side hustle for those people who have that passion in cooking. This is your job. Another thing, it is babysitting and pet sitting. That's where it is suitable for those people who have care, who know how to care for the babies, who know how to care for the pets. This is job for you. It's really paying. You can just be maybe babysitting a baby for 2 hours. It really depends on how you agree with your clients. How long are you going to take? For those people who have jobs that they pay monthly, you can just be doing this and get something on the table at the end of the day. It's a suitable side hustle that you can do in both rural area and urban area. It really depends on where you are and where your job is, or and where you can just market your things. Another side hustle, it is Airbnb. For those people who have many houses, you can be having them as your Airbnb. Airbnb is where you have a house that has everything, where you can be renting. It depends on the wants of the client. If the client will just be needing this job for this house for maybe a month, it really depends on the charges the owner of the Airbnb puts on the client. It has a negotiation where you can negotiate, like, me, I want your house and I want that this price, and then you agree on how you're going to get Airbnb. Airbnb is one of the easiest business that you can ever do. If you have houses in different places and you are not living, you can just be putting them as Airbnb. Because you are waiting for money to earn in a month, you can be earning this money or income within short period of time, or at the course of a month, before you get your own salary of a month or a year. I don't know where you are from or where you are. It really depends. Another side also is poultry. Poultry. This is the raising of chicken, cocks, and chicks. This is, you can start with a small capital. It really depends on how many chicks you have, how many chicken you need, how many cocks you need. This is where you can be starting with two hens and maybe one cock. You can just within 2 to 3 months it may start to raise some eggs. These eggs you can be maybe selling, or you put them to hens to lay again. It really depends on how you need how you work on poultry. It really depends on where you have, the area you have. It really depends. This thing is being done in by both urban area and rural area. Another side hustle, it is laundry. You can be doing laundry if you have a machine. It really doesn't matter. Laundry, it's where you can just be washing some clothes, ironing them, and packing for the client. Laundry is one of the easiest side hustle you can ever do. If you have a machine, you have electricity, and you know how to iron, you are free to do it. It really requires small capital to start, and so many people really needs to be doing that kind of business. If you really good, it's like babysitting. This is the kind of the like babysitting, because it really requires energy and how you communicate to your clients. That's all I have. I think you enjoyed. Give a video a like, share to your friend, and don't forget to leave a comment.